So let's come into your seat this morning. You could also come to lie down. So if you prefer, you could have soles of the feet together, knees out nice and wide, one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. And then just go ahead and gently close your eyes. And take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Allow the belly and the heart, the chest to fill. And as you exhale, completely let it go. And again, nice deep breath into the belly, the heart and the chest. Exhaling out completely, emptying out. And take 5 more breaths here by yourself. And just very gently noticing the sweetness of the breath you inhale. And the emptying sensation as you let go of that breath and the body just gently relaxes down towards the earth. And take 2 more breaths here. Maybe deepening those breaths a little. See if you can allow your body to expand a little more on your inhale. And to gently, fully let go, melting down as you exhale. And then on your next exhale, just place the hands together into a prayer and place that prayer at the space between your eyebrows. So that gentle pressure down towards the space between the eyebrows. The 6th chakra, the Ajna chakra, the energy center of intuition. And also your identity with your highest self. So that's the highest version of yourself. The person you aspire to be every single day. This also allows us to come into the present moment, the here and now. So this gentle little acupressure massage going on right now will help us to stay present and really be with ourselves right here, right now for the morning practice and beyond the morning practice. And then gently go ahead and place your hands down to your heart. And take a moment to set yourself an intention. What are you bringing in today? And so in the morning, it's so beautiful to really become clear about what kind of day we would like to have. And it's the understanding that the only one that can give you that life experience that you are waiting for, that you're wanting today, is you. No one else is going to come and give it to you, although that could be very nice. But taking a moment now to really ask yourself, how do I feel? And then ask yourself, what do I need? So there are certain things you need to do today, but perhaps you could do them in a way that allows you to have a little more of what you need. Maybe you could take an extra 5 minutes break. Maybe you could go outside for some nice fresh air. And instead of calling that person that always drains your energy, could you call that person that always gives you energy? Where you lift each other up. Take a moment now to become really clear about your day ahead. And already now, schedule in a few oases, some moments of joy to ensure your vibrant health and happiness throughout the day. And then from there, take a nice deep breath in. And a big sigh out. Now you can bring your knees up into your chest, give yourself a wonderful hug. So we're going to continue our theme here of flow to restore. And in essence, starting to rock and roll up and down. In essence, flow to restore is all about finding balance. And what this yoga practice does is that it helps us to become really clear about whether we feel ourselves the most in our element, feels the most content, the most happy when we are moving, or whether we feel the most happy and content at peace when we are still. So there's no right or wrong. Come all the way up into seated now. It's just an understanding of knowing yourself. So for instance, I know that my natural element is to always be in movement, right hand down, left arm up and over. But to always be in movement is not healthy, just as it is not healthy to always be still. So if you know what you naturally do the most of, make sure, especially during times of stress, or feeling overwhelmed or feeling out of balance, during those times, make sure you do the opposite. Make sure you do more of that which you wouldn't normally do. Come all the way over to the other side, because what we normally have a tendency to do is to do more of that which we feel great about, where we feel strong. So for me, that would mean if I feel stressed, instead of just sitting down and breathing, I would normally be running around. But every time when I feel out of balance now, I try my very best So just find some stillness. So just be with what's going on. So just take a little stretch or do a little meditation, or maybe just have a wonderful hug. And come all the way back up. So finding balance between the doing and the being, starting to rotate your hands, the stillness and the movement. And rotating the hands the opposite direction. So remember, any kind of stress is a temporary state of imbalance. Spread your fingers nice and wide. It's just a temporary state of imbalance. So that means we can bring everything back into balance. We just need a little bit of what we haven't been doing so much of, whether that is stillness or whether that is movement. Beautiful. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. So just discover through your practice this morning, do you prefer the moments where we're very still, or do you prefer the moments where we're very powerful and moving strongly and fast? And from there, coming all the way up onto hands and knees. Place your hands underneath your shoulders and your knees below your hips, and go ahead and start to just do your cat-cow. With each inhale, look all the way up towards the sky. And as you exhale around the spine, relax that heavy head. And again, inhale, we look all the way up. As you exhale around and release. And again, just like yesterday, inhale, look up. Now staying with cat-cow around the spine and take it back into a child's pose. Maybe snaking your way forward into a soft up dog as you inhale. And as you exhale, rounding that spine, taking it back into child. Let's do 3 more flows here in your own time, and you can move as fast or as slow as you prefer. Entirely your call. Start to see if you can unite your breath to your movement. So it's the breath that takes you forward and up. You open up your front body. And it's your breath that takes you back and down, releasing completely. 1 more. Inhale, we open up. And as you exhale, round and let go. And then whenever you're ready, let's come forward, tuck your toes under, and we meet up in our downward facing dog. Start by walking it out, so bending 1 knee at a time. Nice and easy here, just finding that stretch through the whole of the back body. And then from here, walk your feet all the way up to the front of the mat, coming into dangling pose. You can bend your knees a little if you like. Grab hold of opposite elbows, relax that heavy head down. Nod your head for yes, and give your head a shake for no. Take another breath in through the nose. Exhale, flap of the lips, let it go. Release your hands down. Then bend your knees and let's roll all the way up to standing. Roll your shoulders back and down. So come to the front of the mat if you're not there already. Big toes touching. Palms facing forward. Set yourself up for a beautiful practice, beautiful day. Inhale, arms to the sky, raise the prayer high. Exhale, let's fall forward and down, let it go. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. And as you exhale, plant your hands down. Just step your right leg far back and lower your right knee down. And just breathe into the front of that right hip flexor, opening up through your chest. Lengthen to the crown of the head. You can give your head a little wriggle here. Very good. From here, tuck your right toes under, straighten your right knee. So we're going a little bit deeper into that right hip opener. And from there, let's lift everything up, arms to the sky. And as you exhale, just go deep into that lunge. Very nice. Keep tucking your tailbone under and engage your core. And then let's bend the elbows down, placing the fingertips, the thumbs onto your sternum. Start to lift your sternum up and see if you could deepen those legs a little bit more. Very nice. A nice big open heart here. Opening yourself up to this new day. Nice strong legs. Take another 3 breaths here. Go a little bit deeper. Very nice. 2 more. 1 more breath. Then inhale, send everything up. And as you exhale, open up to warrior 2. Flip your left palm to the sky. Exhale, reverse warrior. And then come back up, warrior 2, left elbow, left thigh, right arm up and over. And again, let's come up, reverse warrior, opening up. Exhale all the way up and over, extended side angle. Last one, take it all the way up and back. And then extended side angle. Beautiful, you guys. Come all the way up, extend your left leg. Maybe heel to the right foot in a little closer. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, send your hips back, coming into triangle. And left fingertips could be up here, that's great. Otherwise, all the way to the floor if that's within your practice. See if you can stack your right shoulder right above your left, so there's one long line of energy there. Gorgeous. Staying here, or send your right arm up and over your head. Finally, you could circle that right arm if that feels good. So finding an opening within your body that feels good for you. You could even be up here and just take tiny little circles, just noticing if something feels different, if there's a movement. Wonderful. Take one more breath. Wherever you are, look down to the left foot. Place your hands on the inside of your left foot now and go a little bit deeper into that stretch. Very nice. So just opening up through the hips here. Nice deep morning hip opener. It's like, thanks, Josie. I really needed that. There we go. Take 2 more breaths. And then your own way, step your left foot back to meet the right, coming into your high plank. As you exhale, lower knees, chest and chin, or high to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, lift it up. As you exhale, we meet in downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. Inhaling 3. Exhale. Deepest breath in. Deepest breath out. Beautiful. And then from there, bend your knees, look beyond the hands, either jump or step to the mat. Step to the front. Let's go. Inhale, lengthen flat back. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, come all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, arms by your side. And again, inhale, lift the energy up. As you exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. As you exhale, hands down, step your left leg far back now. Lower that left knee down. Opening up through the left hip flexor here. Lengthening through the back of your heart and through the neck. Keep sending your left hip flexor forward and keep finding a little more space at the front of your chest. Good work, guys. From here, let's take the left toes under and then lift the left knee off the floor. Just rock and roll a little bit here. Nice, strong legs. There we go. Beautiful. One more breath. And then from there, squeeze your glutes. Lift everything up. Arms to the sky. Inhale. And as you exhale, hands to the heart. Place your thumbs at your sternum. Start to lift up, maybe look up, and then lower those hips a little bit deeper. So you're really finding the strength of those legs today. There we go. Very nice. Just feel the movement of your heart beating a little bit faster. And there's some tiny micro movements here. So right hip back, left hip forward. Tuck your tailbone under. Sink the hips lower. Shoulders back and down. Good work. Go a little bit deeper. Nice. Send your arms to the sky. Then take your left heel in and down, right arm forward, left arm back, warrior 2. Flip your right palm to the sky, exhale, reverse warrior. And come back up, warrior 2. Right elbow, right thigh, left arm up and over. And come back up. And again, we take it back and come up and over and back up. Last round. Take it back, opening up. Warrior 2. Right elbow, right thigh, and up, warrior 2. Straighten your right knee. Once again, heel toe that left foot a little bit closer. Lengthen through the whole body. Send your hips to the back end of mat. Reach forward, flip your palms to the left, look to the left. And then just come down to your triangles. And maybe right fingertips stay high, or maybe you go deeper. So just take it to where you want to go today. Try and stack your left shoulders on top of your right shoulder. Stay here. Send your left arm up and over. And once again, stay here. Or maybe start to circle that left arm all the way forward and down. And then back up and over. And again, keep those beautiful circles going. Or maybe just your micro circles here at the top. Just noticing how does it feel to have movements in the body. Beautiful. One more breath. On your next exhale, look down to the right foot. Place your hands on the inside of your right foot. And coming into a little bit of a lizard here. So just rocking and rolling forward and back. Opening up through that left hip flexor. Good work. Take another breath in. Now as you exhale, find your way to the back end of mat. Come into high plank. Take a breath in. As you exhale, take that flow. Inhale lifts you up. Shoulders back, heart opens. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale, 1. Exhale. Inhale for 2. Exhale. One more deepest breath in. Deepest breath out. Bend your knees, look beyond your hands, jump a step to the front of your mat. Let's go. Inhale, lengthen flat back. Exhale, full forward and down. Inhale, come all the way up, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a breath in. Exhale, arms by your side. Final one, you guys. Inhale, lift it up, open up. Exhale, full forward and down. Inhale, lengthen to a flat back. Exhale, hands down, either jump back or step back. Take your vinyasa. Inhale, lift it up. Shoulders back, heart up. Exhale is a down dog. Send your left leg to the sky, just a single breath. As you exhale, place your left foot in between your hands. Turn your right heel in and down and lift up warrior 2. Inhale, stretch your left knee. Exhale, bend that left knee. And again, take it up. And back down. Beautiful. 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last one, take it up. And all the way back down. Gorgeous. From there, stretch your left knee. Turn left toes to the long end of mat. Hands to the waist. Inhale, lift through your heart. Exhale, fold forward and down. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, lengthen, look forward and up. And as you exhale, go a little deeper. You can grab hold of outside edges of feet or legs and gently try your best to draw the crown of the head a little bit closer towards the earth. Keep making sure that you're pushing into the outside edges of your feet and you're lifting up through those strong legs. And then use the strength of your arms to pull yourself through those legs a little bit deeper. Take 2 more breaths here. Wonderful. Deepest breath in. Deepest breath out. Go ahead, walk your hands all the way to the back end of your mat. Lower your left knee down. Inhale, send your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart. We're finding a twist. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, left elbow to the right thigh. Push your right hand into the left and shine your heart to the right. Stay here or look down. Tuck your left toes under, send your left knee off the floor. And going a little bit deeper into that twist. Lowering the hips. See if you can send your chest away from the right thigh so you're not just lying over that thigh. Beautiful work here. Options, stay here. Or if you want more movement, look down. Place your left hand down. Come into outside edges of both feet. Reach your right arm to the sky. Stay here. Or step your right foot to the back end, coming into side plank if that works for you today. You can modify it by placing your left knee on the floor. It's a little easier. Beautiful. Keep lifting your hips a little bit more. 1 more breath. Now, wherever you are, look down to your left hand. Place both hands down. Find your way into high plank. And let's meet in high plank for that flow. Lower down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale, blubber the lips. And again, on your inhale, send your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, place your right foot in between your hands. Turn your left heel in and down. And then windmill the arms up and over. Warrior 2. Inhale, stretch your right knee. Exhale, we bend. And again, inhale, we lift. Exhale, we bend. 2 more. Inhale to stretch. Exhale, let it go. And the last one, inhale. And exhale. From there, just stretch your right knee. Turn all 10 toes to long end of mat. Interlace the hands behind you now. Inhale, look up to the sky. And then start to send your heart forward and down. Arms up and over your head. Relax that heavy head down towards the earth. Give your head a little shake. Keep pushing into outside edges of feet. If you're very flexible, squeeze your glutes so you don't go too deep into the stretch. Lift up and out through those thighs. And then really start to send those hands up and over your head towards the floor behind you. Take another 3 breaths here. 2 more. Deepest breath in. Deepest breath out. Gently release your hands down to the floor. Inhale, we lengthen, look forward and up. As you exhale, walk to the front end of your mat, lower your right knee down. Inhale, send your arms high. Exhale, hands to your heart, coming for that twist. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, right elbow to the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, twist. Deepen your hips, come further forward. Stay here. Or if you want more power, look to left foot. Tuck your right toes under, straighten that right knee. And see if you can gently lower the hips, but lift your chest away from the left thigh a little. So there's a gap between your chest and your left thigh. Now stay here, look down to the left foot. You can place your right hand down, open left toes out, coming into the outer edges of both feet, left arm to the sky. Or simply step back, placing your left foot on top of the right, coming into a side plank. Once again, remember the option to modify, placing right knee onto the earth. And take 2 more breaths here. Feeling all that movement in the body, your heart beating. Here we go, blood flowing. 1 more breath. Look down to the right hand, come back into high plank. We meet in high plank. And let's take that vinyasa. Inhale, lift it up. As you exhale, come back up into downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Exhale it out completely. On your inhale, send your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, bend your right knee. And let's place your right knee forward behind your right wrist. Coming down into our pigeon pose. Coming down into our restorative part now. Lift up through the heart. And as you exhale, let's start to fall forward and down. Just stretching into the hips now. If this hurts your knees or feet, you can do the same thing lying on the back body, taking a figure 8. So just soften everything down. You may be very far away from the floor, you may be very close, and that's all good. Allow yourself to completely rest here now. Just for a few moments, nothing to do, no one to be. And then really start to notice, do you enjoy the stillness or the movement? What is your natural? And then see if you can start to become friends. Make friends with the opposite of what you normally do. See if you can find beauty, contentment, and joy in doing the opposite of what you normally do. For both things are equally important in our daily life. It is important to get up and moving and do stuff. And it is equally important to completely let go and to allow ourselves to simply breathe and to just feel what's going on without needing to change anything, analyze anything, or take any kind of actions whatsoever. But simply just allowing, creating space for all energies to flow through us. Few more moments here, guys. You're doing so great. See if you can soften your belly and soften your chest. And see if you can allow yourself to soften all of your facial muscles. Let's take 2 more breaths here. Inhale, 1. Exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. From there, gently start to walk your hands all the way back up. Just lifting up for a single breath. Shoulders back. Lift up through the heart. And then from there, find your way back up into a downward facing dog. You can just walk it out a little, saying hello to those legs, those hips. That's it. And in your own way, let's go to the other side. So sending your left leg to the sky now, a single breath. And then go ahead, bend your left knee and bring your left knee forward, placing it behind your left wrist. And same thing here, just sliding down. Inhale, we lift up through the heart. And as you exhale, start to walk yourself forward, finding your way down just to however far feels good for you today. And then find some stillness. Just for a few moments, nothing to do, no one to be. Just allow everything to be quiet. And then listen to your body. Listen to your heart, listen to your mind. Start to just observe your thoughts. And allow all of it to be what it is. Energy flowing through you on a brief visit. See if you can slow your breaths down a little now. Relax your shoulders even more deeply. Wherever you're feeling this the most, Can you send fresh new oxygen in by really focusing in on those areas? Any area of tightness or tension, just send fresh new energy, fresh new oxygen with every single breath now. Remember, it is good for you to relax and let go. It is good for you to restore. It is good for you to find balance between the doing and the being, between the fire and the water. Take 2 more nice deep breaths here. Inhale 1. Exhale. Really breathe into that tension if it's there. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, ask yourself, what am I holding on to? And am I willing to let it go? Give it up. Just let it go. And from there, very gently walk your hands all the way back up. Lift up through the heart. And this time, simply send your right leg forward. And find your way into lying down. So in your own way, just give yourself a hug. Roll all the way down. Maybe coming to the same positions that we did in the beginning. So you could come into your butterfly, soles of the feet together, right hand to the belly, left hand to your heart. But otherwise, start to find your way down into Shavasana, making any last little movements that feels good here. And then allow yourself to completely empty out, be completely still. Just for a few moments, nothing to do, no one to be. And as you start to explore the stillness, just notice how your heart is feeling. Notice how your belly has an opportunity to finally release properly. Notice how this softens your whole upper body, lower body, mind, fingers and toes. See if you can really invite and embrace the stillness, knowing that this is an opportunity for you to restore and to release what is no longer serving you. Just for a few moments, just observe your breath. And remember, all thoughts, let them come and go. All feelings and all sensations, allow it all to come. And as you rest into this space, we're going to close our practice with the words from the book, "And Still the Lotus Flower Blooms." And so she says, manifesting your truth. Your skin is vibrant. Your body is healthy. You radiate powerful energy. You are glowing with love from the inside out. Your hard work has paid off, and your passion has brought you wild success. Your life flows harmoniously, and you're surrounded with blissful happiness. Your mind is calm and confident. And then finally she asks us, what do you need to give up today to get here? What do you need to give up today to get here? So perhaps just asking yourself if there's anything you're ready to let go of in order to find a little more balance in your life. And only you know can do it. Only you knows what it is, and only you can do it. Only you have that power. If you have more time today, please stay and rest here in the beauty and the power of the stillness. But otherwise, start to move toes and fingers. Come all the way up to join us in seated. Relax your shoulders, allow the palms to face up. Relax your jaw, relax your belly. Allow yourself to deeply root into the stillness and the steadiness of the earth below you. And then lift up through the heart and the crown towards the sky. Stay rooted and grounded throughout your day, simply by coming back into these precious moments, the balance between stillness and movement, between being and doing. And just notice how you feel now. Hopefully there's a little more space in the mind and a lot more love and joy in the heart. Placing the hands to your heart, take a breath in. And as we exhale, bowing down in love and light. Namaste. Have a really, really gorgeous day. Thank you so much for joining me here on the mat today, and I look forward to seeing you very soon.